You've just been laid off. It's like a punch to the gut. What are you going to do? Where's the money coming in to pay the mortgage, to pay the food, to bills? I get it. I want to address this tonight and help you out because I just read an article that there's more layoffs happening and there's going to be more to come. My name is Ilene Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. I teach job seekers from the view of the recruiter how to land their next job and hopefully for a lot more money. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise, and that's the way I want you to think about it. So I want to discuss first the first three things that you need to be doing when you find yourself in this type of a situation, and then stay till the end because I want to share some strategies as to how to help you move forward. So before we get started, I want to remind you to subscribe. And so this way you get alerts every time I post new content to help you with your job search to get hired faster. That's my goal here. And not only faster, but to get you the job of your dreams, to get you a job that you're inspired by the work. And I want you to go check out my website. It's at poundingpavement101.com. And there I have a genius strategic plan, a video that you can watch to give you additional information to help you in your job search. So this way we can get you back on the career track again that you unfortunately were pulled away from. And I know that, again, it's a punch in the gut. You got hit from out of the blue. And look, I know that. Actually, I got hit from out of the blue couple of weeks ago by an EF3 tornado. So I know it's a similar type feeling. So first, let's address it. You got laid off. What do you do? After the shock wears off, and I know this, that you are shocked that it happened, take a moment for yourself. Process what happened. It probably had nothing to do with your performance. It probably just had to do with the bottom line, or maybe the company was going through a reorganization. Maybe there was a buyout and there was double people. Whatever the case is, it probably was not personal and it had nothing to do with you. So I want you to think of that first. Just step back and realize that. You have something to offer. Now we just have to find that next company. So this way you can go be successful for them. Okay, the next thing you need to do is check out your severance package. Really go through that with a fine-tooth comb as to what your next steps are. So did you get a severance package? How long is that money going to last? Do you have unused vacation days that also maybe you got a payout from? Okay, because that's money that you can use to buy services, career services, in order to help you find your next job. Or maybe you take a week vacation and just breathe it all in. Me personally, I say, get right back on the horse. Let's start the job search because the job search is going to take a long time. And I know many people who, when they're in this situation, they take 6 months, a year off. That's probably the wrong strategy. The strategy is to get back on that horse because it takes time and hard work to find a new job. So if you say, oh, well, in 6 months I'll start. Well, it may be another 6 months before you find a job. Do you have enough money to last? You want to also check with your company to see if they're providing outplacement services. I provide outplacement services to companies. Unfortunately, a lot of companies are not providing that outplacement service assistance, and that would help you get back on your feet and find you a job faster. I know that people in my program, Pounding Pavement 101, are finding jobs 6 times faster than job searching on their own. They're scheduling about 3 to 5 interviews. My average to get people hired is 42 days after they've been searching over a year on their own because I'm teaching them how to market themselves based on how the recruiters are operating. I find it sad that some of the companies are not providing those outplacement services. And it really it helps you get on your feet. It saves the company money in the long run, but also it protects the company and the company brand from any disgruntled employees. So ask the company if they'd be willing to help you out because they know that they've put you in a bad situation. And I've got to tell you, the company owners, they know this. And most of them are very caring people. And it's just a bottom line situation. And they're probably going to want to help you out. The other thing that you might want to do is consult an HR professional or maybe an employment attorney, just so this way they can walk you through the steps. If there was something that was amiss, okay, well, then we have to address that. But again, sometimes it has nothing to do with what you've done, what's been done in the company, and it's just down to the bottom line. Now, here's a big one. And really be careful of this. I want you to check out your health insurance benefits. This is incredibly important. And it's always fascinating to me. Here it is, you lose your job, and the company was probably paying either full benefits, if you're lucky enough, or at least partial benefits, and you had a pay-in on your health insurance. And now you're going on COBRA. So here it is, you've lost your income, and now you have to pay more for health insurance. And I will tell you, don't take the chance of walking around without health insurance. You never know. Again, I was hit by an EF3 tornado 2 weeks ago. It's 1 in a million, Shock Doc. 1 in a million. So what I would recommend is check out the options. There are people out there. You can reach out to an insurance broker. If you don't have one, ask me. Send an email to me on my website or put in the comments, and I'll make some recommendations. I have a list of people that can help you, and this way you can compare plans, and maybe you can find an interim insurance until you become employed again. Okay, and that goes for all of these things. If you need assistance, put it in the comments. I will find you. I will email you some people that I would recommend that you can talk to about all of these things. And if you need help in finding that next job, I want you to get on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. This way we can brainstorm about your job search because each of you have a unique situation. So we have to address your unique situation in terms of your industry, in terms of what you do, in terms of what you want to go to next. Maybe you want to pivot your career. Maybe you want to stay in the same career. But at least this way we have a conversation. Maybe you decide to work with me. Maybe you don't. That's okay. But at least we can brainstorm and I can make some suggestions about your unique situation. Again, I want to remind you to subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content to help you in your job search. And remember, go to my website. It's at www.poundingpavement101.com. So this way you gain access to the free job search training right away. So this way we get you back on track. So now let's talk about how to move forward. Okay, so we've taken the punch. We've relaxed. Personally, I go to the beach. Okay, that's my respite. That's where I relax. You've taken a moment. You've regained your composure. What do we do next? Okay, so first, get that resume, dust it off. Okay, and now we have to update it. But we have to update it based on how recruiters search. And things have changed dramatically, not only in the past couple of years, but just in the past couple of months. So we have to set it up properly to help you succeed. Because let me tell you, the resume, its job is to generate calls. So if you start your job search and you're not generating calls, then I don't care how good or bad you think your resume is, it's not doing its job. We need to change it up. The next thing you need to do, look at that LinkedIn profile. It's incredibly important as a recruiter. Yeah, I'll look at a resume, but I always cross-reference it with that LinkedIn profile. So you better make sure it's checked. And that goes actually for all your social media. It's time to clean it up. I go by the theory that if you don't want your grandmother to see it, then take it down. thought that was a good theory to follow. The next thing is you need a strategic plan as you're attacking the job market. And most people don't do that. The first thing they do is they go to Indeed. And on Indeed, let me tell you, there's so many scammers. If you do nothing else, I want you to, on my YouTube channel, check out the videos on scams. A couple of people have come forward to tell their stories to protect you. So, and the scammers are everywhere. It's not only Indeed, it's all of the websites. So just be very cautious. But you need a strategic plan as you're attacking the job market in order to become successful at it. You know, a lot of people come to me and they say they need a resume. And I said, yeah, you need a resume. But it's just one tool in the toolbox to get you to where you want to go. The resume is a static document. If you don't know how to take it out for a drive, you're not going anywhere and you're the best kept secret in town. I developed a strategic job searching plan to teach you how to create immense amounts of visibility, how to actively and passively search, where to find the hidden job market, and then how to streamline the job application process so it goes faster. If you're interested in learning more about it, again, grab time on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. Again, that's gethired.careers. And this way we can talk about it and we can see if we want to work together and see if it's right for you. One more thing I want to discuss with you, and everyone forgets this, especially my senior professionals. Actually, my college grads that I work with also. You have friends. You need to reach out to that network. And years ago, it was like an embarrassment that you were going to be unemployed. Well, you know what? It's not an embarrassment. It's just a blip on the screen, and everyone at some point in their careers go through this. And you know what? Your friends want to help you. Your network wants to help you. I hate using the word network. Network, it's just people. It's just meeting people. People want to help you. You would want to help them. You have the unique opportunity to give them the gift of helping you right now. So turn on that open to work on LinkedIn. Let people know that you're unemployed. Let them know that you're working. They might know someone that can help you. But before you do that, I want you to be prepared, because if you get that connection, you get one chance to make that first impression. So again, get on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. So this way we can talk about your job search. Get your marketing materials, because this is a marketing project. It's marketing you to employers the same way that we market a product to the marketplace. You just happen to be the widget. So we get those marketing documents in order. And then we work on interview preparation based on what are the recruiters actually listening for in your responses. It's a little bit different. It's not generic. Okay, you can get generic answers anywhere. And then we can talk about that unique job searching strategy, strategic plan. So this way you get hired faster. Because the last thing you want is for your job search to linger on. I see so many job seekers get fatigued by the process, and I don't want that to happen to you. Plus, every day that you're not working, as far as I'm concerned, you're losing money. So if you go month after month after month, think about how many thousands of dollars you're losing. And I don't believe in wasting money. I certainly don't believe in wasting time either. So remember to subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content to help you with your job search. And go to my website. I always point over here when I do that. It's at www.poundingpavement101.com. So this way you can gain access to the free job search training to help you with your job search. And remember to get on my calendar at gethired.careers. My name is Ilene Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist with Pounding Pavement 101. My goal is to share the inside secrets from the view of the recruiter to help get you hired rapidly. Have a good evening, everyone.